over here. My next question is for Susan. Susan is an executive unit leader and an Honor Society member. Susan is very successful with events. She keeps her calendar extremely busy, planning and conducting events and partnering with different businesses. So what does a typical week look like for you? How many events are you doing on average in a week? And how much are you spending on the events?
First, again, thank you for giving me the opportunity to share wisdom with the group. And I use my President's Club points and just received my Rosetta Stone. So I agree.
Let me just say in a second, ella dijo que con sus puntos, ha hecho buenas ventas y que con sus puntos se compró Rosetta Stone, que es para aprender español.
So, typical week for me, and I guess it kind of depends on the weather, obviously, but you always want to have some backup plans. Event-wise, every Saturday I have some kind of official event, like I'm doing either a flea market or a church bazaar or some kind of where I have a table set up at a community event where you're going to have a lot of other people coming in. A couple days a week, I also go out with my team members and do customer searches, which also means recruiting. That's a couple days a week. If it's raining, we'll go to like the mall or something like that. With the weather being nice and we're looking forward to the weather staying nice. Do a lot of door-to-door. I also do a lot of tossing brochures. So at least one day a week I'm out tossing brochures. Sundays, either I'm doing putting out brochures, either knocking on doors, or just pop up a table in a parking lot. Last weekend we went to an old bank that was, bank that was closed for obviously Sunday and just put the table up. So I would say on average, because you figure there's 24 hours in a day, so even if it's one day and you're only taking 2 hours out of that day, that's one of the days that you're doing something. So I would say probably 6 out of the 7, I do something with my business to get out there and find new customers, find new recruits, because it's consistency. You got to do it. You got to do it over and over and over again.
Oh, great! Yes, Diane. Oh, okay. So on average, how much are you spending? Because I know you also do a lot of job fairs and big festivals. So this is a 2-part question. On average, how much are you spending on those? And what kinds of local resources are you using to find what kind of events are going on in your community?
So official events, you can get tables between $10 and typically like schools will do between $25 and $50 for the table. I have done events that are as much as $100 or $200. You've got to look at your return on that investment to determine if it's worth your time. I have said no to events because you look at what's the crowd, when are they doing it, how are they advertising, so that you know how many people are going to be there, and run the calculations and go, not worth it. And then I do something else. And the second part of the question. Okay, so in today's internet world, go out and search community yard sales, search for church events, bazaars, craft shows, just hit those keywords. Facebook has lots of groups that are events in the county or events in the area. I do look at we get the free newspapers that they toss in your driveway. Pick those up and look at them. Don't just throw them away or leave them there. Because you'll get ideas from those that hey, there's this going on or that going on. And the other, probably one of the most important things, is keep your eyes open. Wherever you go, whatever you're doing, there's a sign on the side of the road. There's a, a board in front of a business. There's, some kind of, little tiny sign sitting there that says, you've got this, community event next weekend. Watch for those, because those are the things that you can go do, and you can do those inexpensively, even if you don't have a table yourself at the event. Just go walk through. Take brochures with you and go talk to people as you go, because people are going to be there. If the event is too expensive, do the same thing. Go and just take advantage of the fact that you've got all those people there.
Thank you. So Tammy, last but certainly not least, Tammy Poley is an advanced unit leader. She's a President's Club member and drove all the way up from North Carolina to be here with us today. Yeah. Tammy has really achieved so much success in her business in a lot of different ways, but what we wanted to talk about with Tammy today is how the AUL Academy was integral in her success in her leadership business and where she is today. Tammy earned a scholarship last year with the AUL Academy. She had to recruit so many people and develop a unit leader. Yes, that deserves a round of applause. And she earned that scholarship. So I do have a couple of questions for you. My first question is, what were some of your key learnings from the AUL Academy? She graduated as an advanced unit leader, and by campaign 14, she will be an executive. She is tracking executive. She'll only get a couple more $1,000. But what would be some of your key learnings that you'd like to share with our audience that you benefited from being a part of the AUL Academy?
Thanks for having me today. It's an honor. Some of my biggest learnings, I have to say, is working with my team. Training my team, working closely with them to help them pay attention to their numbers, for their recruiting, for their sales, and in particular if they're working towards becoming some type of leader. So that was one of the biggest things, and also events was also a big thing, and that's helped really change my business completely. I started doing sales to Avon a year ago, and things just took off for me with auditions and also leaders. I have 3 unit leaders right now and 4 working towards you.
How did the AUL Academy requires you to take virtual classes and to dedicate a number of time to complete the coursework. So how did you balance between developing your team, being a top seller, and then doing this coursework as well?
Well, it was just an honor to be able to earn a scholarship to do it, and it was really easy for me because I'm so driven, and at each time I excel or produce, I want more. So it was very easy for me to balance it, and to be honest with you, after everyone went to bed at night, that's usually when I went in and did my classes, and then we had, I think, a 1-week training online, and I just locked myself in a room somewhere and tell everybody, I'm doing my training. So it was great. It wasn't like a chore or a job to me. It was a learning experience. I have a big fat 5-inch binder full of notes that I took from each class that either I listened to on call or, when I went on the computer and did my classes.
That's great. And I have one more question, because on June 24th, we have an opportunity for everybody in the room to take advantage of our next round of AUL Academy and earn your scholarship. So why would those in the audience want to take part of the AUL Academy, in your opinion?
Well, for one thing, it would just be silly not to. If you earn it, it's a free scholarship. You just learn so much about yourself, become a better representative. It helped me become a better leader to my team, and it helped me make others see that it was worth staying in the business to get into leadership for the extra income, every 2-week income. So that's a lot of the great points. But yeah, if you get it, it's a great opportunity, and it teaches you so much about planning, organization. It's been a while since I've taken this, I can't remember everything, but it's very much an honor to be able to be a part of it.
All right.
Give another round of applause to our panel.
All right. Come on, let's give them a hand.
We actually have a gift for each of you. Mike, was there anything else you wanted to wrap up with our panel members? Or? answer.
No, I tell you, we can take one question because of
Oh,
time,
great,
before we want to wrap up. There's one question. If not, we'll move on.
Great, one
All right, very
question.
good.
All right. David. Love it.
Hello, everyone. This question is more like, well, not necessarily a question, but this is for Olga. I want Olga to talk about the gift baskets, because I know that's a very, it's something she uses quite a bit, especially these holidays or these events coming, like Mother's Day, Father's Day, and so forth. So I want her to elaborate a little bit on gift baskets.
Que quisiera que dé un poco de información sobre lo que usted hace con canastas y cómo ustedes producen muchas ventas en crear canastas, especialmente ahora que viene el Día de la Madre y
Mi líder, con mi grupo también, nos organizamos a realizar canastas. Solamente lo hacíamos con mi líder, donde es en febrero, que es el Día del Amor y la Amistad. Luego hoy en mayo hacemos unas canastas donde son unos sets que es del Día de la Madre, con lociones, cremas, y junto también con los señores David y la señorita Rosa nos enseñó, porque antes las hacíamos, pero como que se nos caía y no quedaba muy bien, pero ella nos enseñó cómo armarlas donde se ve mejor, y pues ya hemos vendido casi 3 en el
Wow.
solo en un yacel.
They said for Valentine's Day, for Mother's Day, all those kind of, whether it's holidays or Flag Day, no, I'm kidding. And inside joke. They really put a lot of baskets together. She said just recently, at a yard sale, they sold 13 baskets, okay, that she puts together. So, has anybody in the room done baskets? Yes. I see a lot of hands going up, so I think it's great. Gracias, Olga. Can we give them one more hand? Please, folks here. Go ahead, Paul.